Hello, I'm David Ribi and I'm playing Zanna in Zanna Don't at the Landor Theatre, and I'm about to have tea with Wilma. I guess my first big job was playing Bobby in Dreamboats and Petticoats, which was on 2 UK tours and in the West End, which was great fun. Then I went on to do Hairspray UK tour with Mark Benton, Marcus Collins, all of them for a year. That was good as well. A couple of pantos in between that, and now here I am in Zanna. Zanna Don't is set in a world where it's normal to be gay and kind of taboo to be straight. And I play Zanna, who is the kind of school matchmaker, I suppose, and his job is to make sure that everyone's happy and in love all the time. So he's a fairy, he's got a magic wand, and he can make people attracted to each other so that they fall in love. But his big thing is that he never falls in love himself. So he's always the one that makes everyone happy, but he's never truly happy himself. And you have to come and see if he gets happiness in the end anyway. I don't know. That's a really hard question, Wilma. I guess I quite like... Well, Zanna's favourite fairy tale is Cinderella. So I'm going to go with Cinderella. Restless boy, because I'm never quite happy doing one thing. I like to do millions of things all the time and be really busy all the time. So yeah, restless boy. I saw I Can't Sing last week. Obviously that's closed now, unfortunately. And I have to say I absolutely loved it. I went in not really knowing what to expect because, you know, it's the X Factor musical, you never know, it's got that stigma, isn't it? But I thought it was so good, the production was amazing, the cast were great, it had everything that a musical needs, I think. You know, it was the cheesiness, it had the big show numbers, it had the nice, heartfelt bits, and it's such a shame that it's closing, or has closed now. What would I really like to see? I'd really like to see Blythe Spirit. I think that would be a really good show. I'd also quite like to see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I've never seen it, so that's kind of one that's been there for a while now that I wouldn't mind seeing. My favourite musical is a bit cheese fest, but it's Starlight Express, mainly because it's probably the first musical that I saw when I was old enough to really appreciate musicals, and I decided that one day I wanted to be Rusty, and that was my big dream. And I think the Starlight sequence from that, which Rusty and Papa sing, is beautiful. So yeah, that's Andrew Lloyd Webber doing a good job. I would call my pet maybe Rusty. That would be quite cute. Like a dog called Rusty would be quite cute, especially if it was like a rust colour. So come and see Zanna at the Landor Theatre between the 3rd and the 29th of June this month, and follow us on Twitter, which is @ZannaLondon, or you can go on the website to book tickets, which is www.zannalondon.co.uk, and we'll see you there.